DeSantis has signed a record high budget for the spending year that begins next month. Ron DeSantis has signed a record high budget for the spending year that begins next month.
In giving the green light to more than $116.5 billion in spending, the governor also vetoed hundreds of projects worth more than $500 million. WESH 2 News political reporter Greg Fox with details and reaction tonight.
I mean, we've done more in the last 6 to 8 months since the election than any, I think, state has done in our lifetime.
Governor Ron DeSantis taking credit along with the Republican supermajority in the legislature for passing more than 300 bills and signing into law the largest budget in state history. The GOP presidential contender also used the stage to take some political swings at President Joe Biden and D.C. Democrats.
Washington has borrowed, spent, and printed trillions and trillions of dollars since March of 2020. And really, the bill has come due in the form of the average person having to pay a lot more for the necessities of life.
But here's what the governor did not say.
Nearly 40% of it is federally funded. We could not balance our budget in Florida without that federal support.
That's right. Local Democratic lawmaker Anna Eskamani points out the state is still receiving and spending federal pandemic relief money that was initially used for housing and food assistance during the COVID economic downturn. Eskamani points out the governor and Republican lawmakers could have focused less on tax-free shopping days for school supplies, summer recreation, and hurricane disaster kits, and directed more money to those who are struggling.
But we have folks who are navigating rent increases upwards of $200 and $300 a month, and candidly, a sales tax break is not going to help them cover the cost of that rent.
The budget includes $2.7 billion in consumer tax cuts, $47 billion for health care, but does not include Medicaid expansion to cover nearly 1 million uninsured Floridians, and $26 billion for K-12 education. Consumer tax breaks include ongoing reductions in tolls and the permanent elimination of taxes on diapers, cribs, strollers, and other baby and toddler items. And new education money will raise per pupil spending by $405 annually and provide more than $1 billion for teacher salary increases.
And the head of the state Democratic Party blasted the governor for delaying the release of veto items. We'll take a closer look at that list and some of the items locally that were chopped from the budget, all new at 5.